So my name's Eve and my role is Graduate NPD Technologist. So I've been with BBF for 7 months. So Graduate NPD Technologist is, so we work as a team, an NPD team.
Yep.
Sort of split into 3 sections. There's M&S team, Tesco team, everyone else team, but we also work as a team anyway. My job is to make samples, come up with ideas to show retailers. There's a lot of times we have to go out and go on trips to look at new things and give them ideas. But the main part of the job is making samples, sending them out, doing trials, making sure things go smoothly, helping everyone else out. There's a lot that goes into getting a product from like concept to launch. NPD stands for New Product Development. So what we do is we get a brief from a retailer and they will say like, we want something biscuit inspired or s'mores, tiramisu, or like we've seen something out on the market, can you benchmark to this? So they'll send us a brief, then it's our job to work with procurement to find new materials if we need to, and then come up with a new product. So I guess here often it's mince pies, sundaes, that kind of thing. But then obviously NPD cake and Bradford, we've got cupcakes, mini rolls here, Swiss rolls, so it could be anything really. You get a brief, you work with it and send it them, and they sort of decide what they want to change, what they want to keep the same. There's a lot of like guidelines as well, so like Tesco, they'll have specific guidelines on like palm, or if it's Tesco Finest range, you have to have specific ingredients in there, you can't just have a flavour. So yeah, there's a lot of rules to it. But yeah, it's basically creating new products for supermarkets. I've always been that way inclined. My mum is a baker and my granddad owns a bakery back where I'm from. So I've always been involved in baking and stuff. And then I did food technology at school and I really enjoyed that. So I went on to do food marketing management at university, and I really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the NPD module, so I just thought if I enjoy them and I can do them well, then that's what I wanted to do. Passed at level 3, so that was like a 2 or 3 day course that we just did from home because it was during COVID, so we had to do it online. And yeah, I've got a certificate for that, so pass it level 3 with that. I really like the creative side of it. So with the briefs that come in, they'll give us guidance on what they want, but they don't tell us specifically, we want this, this, this. So I've got a bit of freedom to do things myself. So I do like the kitchen side of things. But then I also really enjoy trials. So like seeing stuff that you've made in the kitchen and then it go on to massive scale. It's very positive, I would say. There are days where as an NPD team we're all very like busy all the time, so there are days where everyone's a bit stressy, but I think as a whole community here, everyone's very positive, everyone's very nice. When I first started, everyone was like really encouraging and they always wanted to help. And if I had questions, they basically said, ask me questions, I don't mind, which I really like because I do like to ask questions. And I probably have a lot of them. So yeah, it's nice that everyone's sort of friendly and they'll support you, basically. They don't want to see you fail. So yeah, everyone's really lovely. I'd probably say, like, if you do join here, there's never a boring day. Like, there's always something going on and there's always something to do. And I'm one of those people where I don't like to sit and do nothing. I'm very, I get bored very easily. But here you don't get bored because there's just always something happening. And if you're like me and like to be busy and like to do that kind of thing, then yeah, come join.